street, and the lights are flashing on your windowsill.
Music, man, was so big, like in my family, especially with my dad. He had a room full of records. My dad was an artist. He still is an artist, and he used to write for Smokey Robinson. And we would listen to music all day long. Like, we couldn't even watch the game because, like, he'll turn the game down and he'll put on a record or whatever.
Right.
And like, he'll go through every song, and we'll just be sitting there, and he'll stand up in front of the TV and like break down every song. Like Marvin Gaye, it didn't matter who it was,
right,
or whatever. And so music was huge, man. Criminal Minded is when I really started, where I was like, this is the music that I like pretty much. And then from there, it just escalated. Anything that my older brother brought home, I would listen to. And then I really started to get into it when Tribe came out with People's Instinctive Travels in the Paths of Rhythm. That's when I really started buying or trying to buy tapes or whatever, is when that album came out. But I started writing on my own. When I got in high school, I would start writing on my own, but I would never like rap or whatever to people. I used to freestyle and stuff in the car with my boy Tavy, peace to Tavy, who's known as Concise Kilgore now. He lives in Salt Lake City, but we used to just sit in the car and freestyle or whatever all the time, driving to practice, driving just to chill or whatever. And that's when I started writing, but I never really took rapping seriously. King Midas heard me spit a verse one time of something that I wrote, and that's when he called L, and L came over. I think it's Savvy came over first, and Golden was like, man, spit that verse you did, or whatever. And I was like, alright. So I spit it for Savvy, and then L came over one time, and I spit it for L. And then Savvy was like, man, you gotta record it. And I was like, I ain't never been in the studio before or whatever. And he was like, you just gotta record it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But I mean, you gotta record it. And then if you don't like it, that's cool. So I recorded it, and I think it was the King and I was the first song I recorded. And from then on, it seemed like it was natural. After that,
what separates you guys from anybody else out?
We're different, and we're different within each other. Not just we're different from other MCs, like individually. My rap style is different from EQ's, who's is different from L's, who's different from Sav, and I think it's just refreshing music, man. And there's no agenda with, we don't create songs to sound like this, or we don't create songs because, okay, if we make it sound like this can get played on the radio. We don't think like that. We write what we feel. The producers, the music, the music that they make comes out the way they feel. And then as we do that, we can look at each individual song and be like, this may be good for the radio. They might like this on the radio or whatever. But we don't go in saying we're going to create a radio song and we're going to create an album song, so to speak. We just make music, and when we go back and look at it, if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
H.I.S.D is starting to get some recognition, some type of accolades for what you guys been doing. What do you think is the most important thing, like right now, moving forward?
Continue to keep the buzz going. You have a certain window of opportunity. I don't even think our opportunity has totally opened up yet, but I think the door is cracked. But I think in order to do that, we have to keep on putting out good product, keep on continuing the buzz, keep on trying to get our name out there. doing shows, doing really good shows, to where when we do a show, people want to come back. People go back and tell somebody else, man, that they put on a great show and stuff like that. So collectively, as long as we stay focused and keep that one common goal in mind of what direction we want to go, I think we'll be fine. And when that opportunity comes, we'll be ready to crash through the doors.